A key feature of Edify is the assessment tool. The assessment tool allows teachers to create pre-tests, post-tests, and formative assessments for lessons. When a student needs to take a test, they will see a Take Pre-Test, Take Post-Test, or at the bottom of a lesson, a Take Lesson Assessment button. When they click this button, it will take them to the information page. On this page, students will see a summary of the test information, they will see a number of questions, and they will see the date the test needs to be completed. On this page, students click the Begin button, and it will take them into the test. Test questions can vary from multiple choice, short answer, fill in the blank, or a number of other types of questions that are available for your use. As a student completes the questions, they check the box, input their answer, or whatever the question calls for. Once they finish, they click the Next, and it will take them to the next question. They continue through the test in this manner until they have completed all of the questions that are there. If they don't have time to finish the test, they can simply click the X at the top of their browser and come back to it later. When they return to it, they will see an In Progress icon above the test. When they click the Take Pre-Test or Take Post-Test button again, it will take them to this page, show when they last attempted it, and give them the option to begin. When they click Begin, it will start them back at the last question they answered. Once a student finishes the assessment, they click Submit Assessment. If they are submitting and not all questions are answered, a warning will show up saying, "You have X number of unanswered questions remaining." If they click Submit, this will finalize the assessment, and the teacher will need to reset it for them to be able to retake it. When a student submits an assessment, they will see their overall score, they will see questions they got right, and questions they got wrong. At the bottom of the results page, students can find additional resources that are recommended for the answers they got incorrect. On the right-hand side, it will say Recommended For, it will show the question number, and the students can even see the standards associated with that question. To get to the resources, students can click the name of the resource, which will link them to the outside site. If a student finds a resource useful, they can give it a thumbs up. If a student finds a resource not useful for the question they answered, they can give it a thumbs down. Resources that are found to be helpful will show up higher on the list and be shown to more students so that every student is getting the best possible information. When a student is finished, they can click Return to Lesson. If at any point the student wants to review their test scores, they can click the Review Test button. When they click this, it will bring them to the same screen where they click Review. When they click Review, they will be able to see the same information on the results page, their overall score, their correct and incorrect answers, and any recommended resources that they may want to review at a later date.